Welcome back. This is Scotty from Sigma Signals. We're going to go over the week in review ending March 3rd. You're going to notice something in the description and the links below. You're going to have not only the 30-minute Telegram signal for free, obviously, but also the 10-minute. And right now I'm going to go over why we have those different signals and how to use them in conjunction with each other. So this is the 30-minute, and this is the one that I trade on, but I look at the 10-minute to see what could happen next. So if you see here, there's a 10-minute went off. This was near the peak of the last run at 41.36 approximately. And it let me know that there could potentially be a 30-minute signal coming, which there was down in here. So we'll go to that one right now. So you can see it happened just right there. So about $30 less, but I wasn't in and out of the trades constantly. I was able to just pay attention to the 10-minute, and if it signaled, I would be ready to make my trade. Now, it's been going off a lot in the last week, as you can see, since we spoke last. Yet the 30-minute only went off twice, once to go long and once to go short again. Now, if you remember from the last video, I was talking about when there's a dramatic fall like this in the 2-hour, when there's almost a straight down, quite significant move, that usually means that there's going to be a continuation. Now, I actually traded this just because, I really didn't need to. I'm pretty confident that we're going to have another leg down before we start to retrace up. But just to be safe, I traded it and traded again. It actually worked out exactly balanced because when it said go up, I did, and it was at the same value as when it said go short. And since it said go short, we are down about $44 from where it was. That doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily continue to drop, but it's in a good position. And even though I went long and then went short, I didn't lose anything on this trade, which is not always the case. In some cases, you'll lose anywhere from $20 to as much as $60. I did some backward analysis over the last 3 months, and some of the trades you'll actually lose up to $60. But it puts you in the right position for these long moves, and it doesn't kick you out of these up and downs. So that's the last week was started here, and it just ended. You can see on the 30-minute there was not much going on. We had some difficulty with our messages getting to Telegram. It seems to have been sorted. We have a second solution that we're also working on just to make sure that they are going to get through. You can look at them in the Telegram thing. I did them manually moments after that they came through. So in the future, it seems like it's going to be working. There's only going to be 2 signals for right now. The 2-hour will actually be on top of the 10-minute and the 30-minute, meaning that we're not going to create a whole new channel just for a 2-hour if it almost never comes in, unless you guys ask for it. So I'll message people that are interested and if they're not aware of the 2-hour going off, I will make them aware of the 2-hour going off, but it happens so infrequently that it's not something to really worry about. Like the last time it signaled before here was on February, let's go back to the 2-hour, you can see it. Oh no, I think it was quite far back. Yeah, so it went long February 8th before this time, and then the time before that was the 10th of January. So it's almost like a monthly signal. So as I said before, I'm expecting this to be a continuation down, and I don't know, anything could happen. So that's why I'm staying agile. I'm looking at the 10-minute signals. And the other thing that we're working on right now is how to weight the value considering the direction of the 2-hour. So right now, my tools are set up very simply. It either goes long or short. And a long is simply holding Bitcoin or XBT, or it's short 1 times. Nothing extravagant. But something that we're working on right now and some modeling that we're doing is taking into consideration the general movement of the 2-hour as well as the half-hour. So if the overall market is trending down and we haven't hit new highs in a long, long time, then you have to take that into consideration, the 2-hour going down, and then if the half-hour is going down, that would be of a higher value than if you were fighting against that trend and we suddenly got a 30-minute up here. Maybe you don't want to go as heavy as 1 or 2 times. When I was doing this before, I was going 4 times with the trend and only 1 times against the trend. but you'd have to come up with your own system. And we're actually going to model it, use a little bit of AI to figure out the ideal situation, the ideal combination of weightings using these multiple signals, the overall daily trend, the 2-hour trend, the 30-minute trend. And then when you're placing your orders, if they are in the direction of all of the trends, how much should you weight them versus in the opposing direction? So that's something we're working on. Not sure how we're going to bring that out or roll that out, but maybe it's going to be a separate signal with suggestions as to weighting. So that's what's going on. If you guys have any questions, please message me in the Telegram group. Thank you.